The Centaur RSV, one of the many mythical models of the Astra Militarum. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to this episode of Miniatures Rundown. I'm Mitchell, and today we're talking about the Centaur RSV. It's been a few weeks since the Astra Militarum Battalion dropped and went immediately out of stock. The Astra Militarum does not lack transport. The Centaur is competing against the Chimera and two marks of Taurox. We'll leave off the Doomhammer, Stormlord, and Valkyrie for now. Titanic and flying vehicles are a different thing on their own. Let's get into the details. Here are the stats. Looking at these numbers, there isn't anything stand out. The Centaur isn't as tough as other choices, but the rest is in line with the normal transport. 12-inch move, 3+ save, normal leadership, and objective control. Our Centaur is a clear loser in weapons. A single heavy stubber versus the array of guns on the Chimera and Taurox Prime. Even a stock Taurox, which is cheaper, gets twin autocannons. Plus the others can add a heavy stubber or a stormbolter in addition to everything else. That brings us to its abilities. Firing Deck 12 does a lot of heavy lifting. Except for the Chimera, the competition doesn't have it. Chimera only has Firing Deck 2. Whether you've loaded a single infantry squad or two heavy weapon squads, you'll be able to take advantage of their firepower. Sadly, the cost of two heavy weapon squads and the Centaur reaches 225 points. You could change that to a Layman Rust Commander for 10 more. Firing Deck 12 is a nice addition, but doesn't make Centaurs worth taking. While adding a pair of Catachan or Cadian heavy weapons teams is very meme-worthy, is the Rapid Strike vehicle that will help you score early points. You add 1 to your objective control for every 3 models embarked. You'll be able to rush to the midfield for an early lock or hang back and capture them later in the game. Even if the transport gets killed, your embarked units spill out into the location. Before we end, we'll look at the Centaur's secret ability, its size. Looking at it, this vehicle is small. It is very tiny. It is a bit over half as wide as a Chimera and shorter. You can almost fit 2 into the space of a single Chimera occupies. While it is a closer match to the Taurox in size, it is still noticeably narrower. Given how much more crowded the 11th edition battlefield looks to be, the smaller cross-section makes it easier to maneuver and hide. In conclusion, the Centaur RSV won't replace your traditional Chimera, but it fills a needed niche as a small, fast transport that can punch above its weight when carrying crunchies to where they need to be. Adding 1 or 2 to a force makes sense. We'll have to see how things turn out as 11th proceeds. But a full mounted ride or die force could be very fun. Of course, we need a more general release of the kit to contemplate that. Alright troops, load up. Like, share, and ring the bell. We're Metcabs now.